What's up, y'all? Rob is at Garage. Today is a big day. We're installing a Victory 4x4 roof rack right here. We're gonna go ahead and get it together. Then we're gonna be taking off the OEM joint off the LX570 right here. We already got one over here on the white LX. As you can see, I'm gonna build mine very similar. But right here, I got the gray case. I got two gray cases actually, instead of, the other one. So we're about to be twinsies with the other LX. All right, y'all, so this is all the hardware we got right here. We got that, we got these brackets, we got this, and we got these Jimmy drinks over there. And these are the, nuts and bolts that we got. I got some Loctite that I'm gonna be putting on all these screws. By the way, I had to dump them all out and organize them by type and size. These ones are a little bit longer and these ones right here. I went ahead and threw the spacers on all of these also. That way they're ready to rock. And like I said, I'm gonna throw some Loctite on here. This isn't super strong, but it's something just to make sure they don't back out, even though I'm sure they won't back out. So what we're gonna do right now is throw these bars on here. I got this facing upwards, because that's what you throw the little joints down inside of, the little, I don't know what you call them, the T things. You slide them in there to mount stuff to the top of the roof rack. So you don't want that facing downwards, you want that facing upwards. That way you can slide stuff into it, okay? So I got that upwards, and I got it on my driver's side, because that's the side that I want it on. You can flip it over if you want to and put it on your passenger side. But I got it on my driver because I'm gonna be mounting a lot of stuff to the passenger side, you know what I mean? So what I'm gonna do right now is throw a little bit of Loctite on the end of these, and I'm gonna throw these in. And I'm gonna wait till last to throw the front and rear plates on, okay? I'm gonna put all the bars into the slots, more or less in the middle, is what they say in the instructions. Put them more or less in the middle, boom, 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 and then you can adjust them later on. But just get them in there in the middle, that way, they're ready to rock. All right, y'all, check it out. We got the roof rack almost fully put together. I went ahead and fully tightened all of these. Not too tight, but just tight enough to where it's snug and it's not gonna move around. And as you can see right here, I got the bolt right here, I got the screw right here, and I got the washer on it, on all of them. We're gonna take this right here and slide it onto this piece. You want it to cover the corner right here. So starting just a little bit after the corner is what I'm gonna do. Slide it on here. You gotta slide it on here kind of snug. There you go. We're gonna get a good measurement all the way from here, slide it all the way on, all the way to the same area right after that little bend. That way, as you can see, similar to that one that we got on the white LX over there, we're gonna do the same thing. That way it doesn't scratch your top of your roof. All right, so what I went ahead and did is I linked this up right here to the corner, boom. I push it all the way through here. All right, this is what it looks like, how it fits on here. And I did the same thing right here, boom, and I had to cut it. What I did was I just kind of cut it with a pair of heavy duty scissors and slid it right back on there, boom. Now the excess, what they want you to do is cut it in half, and then you're gonna apply it to the rear. And this piece right here, we're gonna use these nuts right here, and the same screws we was using before, and with the Loctite also, to attach this with these 3 holes on the side, boom, to right here. 1, 2, 3, okay? So we're gonna hold the nut on the inside, and you're gonna screw it into right there, okay? So put this front piece on, and then we're gonna cut this in half and throw this on the rear. All right, so over here, we went ahead and cut this in half, and I put one side right here on this corner. That way you're protecting this corner from digging into your paint. And the same thing on this side I did, boom. So now we're gonna use these 2 holes on either side to go ahead and slide it onto here, boom, in between here, on the inside. And we're gonna do the same thing. 4 bolts and 4 of these, and go ahead and tighten it down, and then that'll be the final portion of the roof rack. Then we're gonna head over to the ride and take the OEM one off. All right, you guys, we got her all put together now. Now we're just gonna use the rest of the hardware to install it on the roof rack. We're gonna go ahead and transfer over to the LX and take off the stock one right now. Before we start removing the OEM roof rack, what we're gonna do now is match these together. We got this right, this is 200F, 200M, and 200R. This is rear, middle, and front, okay? The rear ones look both the same. The front ones have one that has squares and the other one has circles, okay? I put these 2 together so you get a good idea of what we're gonna do. You're gonna take this hardware right here, and the square joint is gonna go through this one right here, okay? You're gonna put the other one on top of that, like a little Sammy, boom. Now, we're gonna take this, and you're gonna slide it through the square part, boom. And you're gonna take your nut and put it on the end of that, okay? It's gonna look just like this, okay? So do that to both of these. So I got both of them finished. What you want to do is leave it just loose enough to where this square can't come out of socket. You want it to stay in place, but you want to loosen it up to where you got a little bit of adjustment, a little bit of loosey-goosiness in here, just in case you gotta, you know, get it straight before you tighten it all up, okay? We're over here on top of the roof of the LX now. What you want to do is remove this piece right here and that one in the back. I did this to that side already. What I did was I got a little tool. This is like a little tire changing bicycle tool, but it's anything, little piece of plastic or something so you don't mess up your paint, and stick it inside of, really you want to stick it inside of right here. But I broke my, this other end right here that I was sticking inside of there. Let's see if we can, let's see, we might be able to get something. Basically you want to use something to pry this piece off of here. I was able to in the rear just do it with my hand, with my raw strength, my raw power. Let's see. Got that joint, yo, one hand. All right, so do that to the rear also. What you also want to do is get a little tool and you want to pop this piece, hold up. This piece right here, you want to pop this piece off. So put this inside of here. You can just probably push it up and it should pop right off. Maybe you gotta do it in this direction, let's see. Yeah, this way. There we go, cool. And it exposes those two bolts right there, all right? All right, so now you wanna remove these bolts like I just did. These are 10 millimeter on the front, and then these ones are 12 millimeter. Remove all those and you should be able to just lift the whole roof rack right off the ride. Well, upon trying to take this joint off, the daggone thing done fell down inside of there, inside the headliner. So look like we about to take the whole headliner off this biatch. Jesus Christ, man. And then this one won't come off, and neither will the other one on the other side right there. So I gotta figure something out, man. Jesus. I do not want to take the headliner down on this joint, yo. Oh my God. All right, guys, so this is turning into even more of a disaster. We got rain coming in, it's raining on the roof. What you do not want is rain to get inside these holes. So what I did was kind of halfway put these in here for right now. Hopefully it don't start raining too crazy because I got the daggone roof rack in the garage. You know, so I can't park it in the garage right this second unless I do some old, you know. So I got the headliner down. I don't know how the heck. So look, these are the bolts right here. How the heck do I get up to there? I don't know. Jesus Christ. But I got the whole joint dropped down. Dang, man. What am I doing, man? What's going on? Yo, I'm gonna figure this out, y'all. I'm gonna figure it out, man. We're gonna get this drink done today. Jesus Christ, y'all. Look at this. Man, I gotta hurt bringing inside, yo. I don't want the roof getting too wet. All right, guys, we are currently in the rain, balls deep in this ceiling right here, yo. I finally got it down enough to where I'm able to look and see how the heck to get to the, you know, that top part up there. Jesus Christ, there's a lot going on up here, man. At least now I know how to take the headliner down if I ever need to again. I'm just gonna leave this hanging. Ooh, it's raining outside, but let's go ahead and go out a little bit and see if we can see how to get to this stuff. All right, y'all, I found it. Look, I'm on the driver's side right now. Check it out. Look, this is where it's at. Boom. One right here. And then this one keep on spinning loose. I gotta hold this one with some pliers or something in order to take it off of the other end. They got a daggone pound of Loctite on each bolt. That's why. Jesus Christ, Lexus. All right, let's go ahead and get that out and figure this out, man. But I gotta wait till it stop raining because Jesus Christ, man. Look at this, y'all. This is crazy. All right, so check it out. Just in case you guys have to go through the same thing that I did, I just want to show you guys this right here. That once you get everything down, which is really straightforward, you know, I shouldn't have to break that down to you, is you just got to remove this black piece right here. Dang, I can't get a good view. This black little clicker piece, I just went ahead and popped it down. And there's also another one right here, if you can see. And then that allows you to take this down. You can pull this down and get access to where you need to get access to. All right, guys, so look what I just discovered. So this is the one that's not coming out. I was wondering why this wasn't coming out. I come to find out that this is a bracket of these two connected together. And every time that I turn it, it's hitting up against the ride. So this was where the other bolt went with the, you know, me going and cranking it out and then trying to crank this one all the way out. I think maybe what I should have done is almost took it all the way out, but kept it kind of threaded in and then took the other one all the way out And then that way I can just kind of hand loosen them up, and that way this whole thing wouldn't have fell down inside of here or got bent up like that. But I'm assuming this is not what we're gonna need to be using. I think we're gonna cap off these two holes on this side and that side. I gotta check the instructions, but I believe that's how we're gonna be doing it, okay? So right now I'm just gonna put a vice grip on the end of this. That way I can, you know, as I'm spinning it, it won't, you know, slam up against my rod and not come out, okay? So I'm gonna do that to this side and that side as well, okay? Lesson learned. All right, so I've tried a lot of stuff. I tried using pliers and daggone grip, what do you call that? Lock grips? I don't know what to call that. I can't think right now, man. To hold that in place. Dang, look, it's jank my joint all up in there, yo. A little bit. This thing is so Loctited in there that it wouldn't come out. So what I did was I bent it back with brute force enough to get this bolt back inside of there. I'm gonna tighten this up a lot and try to loosen this one up as much as I possibly can. Hopefully this comes out, and then I'll be able to take this one out because I already taken this one out before. So let's see if it works, man. This is a last resort. Hopefully it doesn't start raining again. So it looked like my plan worked. Jesus Christ, man. What the, yo. So now I gotta do it to the next side. I'm assuming the other one is bent up also up in there. Let's see what these joints look like. Where's it at? The bracket. Here we go. There's a bracket. Come on, baby. Look at how mangled up that thing is, man. So for future reference, y'all, remove one, not all the way, then remove the next one, y'all. Don't remove one all the way and then try to move the next one all the way. I don't know why it was designed like this. I'm assuming it was never designed for people to put roof racks on or what. This is crazy. So, next side. All right, y'all, we finally got these joints off top the roof, man. Jesus Christ. Man, yo, all I had to do was just not take the thing all the way out, but I had no idea. But now you guys know, man, so you don't mess up like I did, okay? Now the whole joint could just come off. I'm gonna call my little bro downstairs and come help me lift this up. And then we're gonna install the brackets on here, okay? We gotta take these bolts out as well. All right, y'all, so you wanna pop this piece off of the front also. All right, I meant to let you guys know that. Boom, we're gonna go ahead and lay down a little cloth right here. And we got these two bolts. We're about to put a little bit of Loctite on these. And we're gonna go ahead and slide this right on top of here. But first, what you wanna do is put some silicone right around this hole, right around here, a generous amount, but not too much. You don't wanna ooze it out the side of your ride. And you wanna put it down inside that hole too, get it inside them threads. So that way you don't get no water down inside the roof rack and you gotta drop the headliner like a bozo like me. All right, y'all, but make sure you put the towel on top of this like that. Or not all the way down inside of there, but like that. Once you get the silicone in there, that way, you know, this doesn't scratch up your roof or nothing. All right, let's get it. I got this right here. Boom, should be good enough. All right, let's get this joint done, man. I'm ready to be done, yo. All right, y'all, so this is what it looks like right here. I overdid it a little bit with the silicone, but you get the point. And I got it down inside the hole a little bit too. That way the screws is nice and, you know, siliconed up. Now we're gonna do the other side and I'll show you the next two rows quickly. All right, y'all, check it out. It's getting dark out here, but essentially what I did was I took this bracket off the top of here and I put it on top of here. And I went ahead and reused this bracket right here. I took it out and banged it all the way straight. That way it could fit these two small bolts that I got extra. Now what I'm gonna do with this is put that little plastic attachment piece right over top of this. That way it's sealed up and water's not gonna go through it. And I also put some silicone around the sides of it too. All right, so this is the clip thing that I'm putting back on top of here. Lock that in. Let me click this on top. There we go. Boom, nice and secured. All right, now on to the next one. We're gonna start with this M for middle. We're gonna go ahead and silicone around these holes, same thing we did before. All right, y'all, so this is the direction you wanna mount this in right here. Boom, I went ahead and got a bunch of silicone around there, as you can see. Boom, solid, lock it down with the Allen key. Now we're gonna hit the rear. Apparently the rears are bi-directional or whatever you call it. So it's bent a little differently or something. So let's check it out and see. All right, so on the left side, we're gonna do the same thing. This one is gonna be facing this direction, 200R, where you can read it. Boom, on the driver's side, on the passenger side, it's gonna be reversed, okay? So we're gonna put that one on that side, all right? So let's go ahead and install this, like how we did the other two. All right, y'all, check it out. We got it on there. Doesn't look pretty, but it's on there and it's watertight. So that's how it should look. Boom. We got those three. Now, to the other side, then we're gonna let this roof rack on top of the roof. Now to complete the install of the roof rack, all we gotta do now is take these screws that look like this, the same ones that we use for the rails, and we're gonna slide them into here, boom, on these brackets. And they're gonna go ahead and just loosely put these joints on here. What I had to do essentially is loosen everything. You see these, all these rails is loose, you know, or at least halfway loose, you know what I mean? Most of them. In order to get everything to fit, you know, have my little bro get on the other side and help me lift it up on top of the ride. I wouldn't even attempt it by myself. I'm gonna go ahead and get these joints on the end of here, hand tight. I'm gonna do the other 3 sides and then we'll check back in. All right, so for the most part, it's officially installed, the roof rack. I was tightening up these bolts. I still got a couple more to tighten up now. Basically what I'm gonna do is just tighten them all up, not forgetting about these ones right here. All right, tighten all those up. But you guys know it's not a official Robin's Garage install unless daggone blood is drawn, you know. The good thing is we're almost done. I think I'll wait till tomorrow to throw this headliner back in here, man, because that's gonna be a whole journey in itself. All right, check it out, y'all. Coming at y'all live from the future. As you can see, I got a whole bunch of stuff on top of my roof rack now. I got this thing loaded down to the brim. Check it out, got the water port, got the kick-ass shower curtain joint right here. What else I got? I got this whole canopy, the awning I made on here. I got 2 of the, what's the brand name on these joints? Rome cases. You know, so you guys get a good idea of what the roof rack looks like on a ride. I did a good job installing this thing, man. It's been holding up really good, really strong since. It's been raining a whole bunch, back and forth to Cali, driving back and forth, and you know, no crazy issues, no leaks and nothing crazy, so it's held up really good, y'all. Check it out. Let's check out the white one right here. As you can see, the white one looks, you know, good on this joint too. Let's see. Boom.
Dummy.